Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. How you're doing today? My name is Joy and I'm a Nigerian immigrant living in Canada. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Yup. Yeah, so today is basically just going to be a little story time of how I migrated from Nigeria to Canada as a permanent resident. I didn't film most of the processes. The few videos and pictures I have are on other devices which I no longer use, so I don't have access to them again. I only have access to my actual journey to Canada, like the actual flight and all. So I'm just going to give a little bit of background and insert videos here or there. So guys, how it all started was that this japa journey actually started from 2019. That was the first time I ever thought about actually leaving Nigeria, right? Actually living outside Nigeria. So in 2019 I thought about it. In 2020 I started the process, but you know, COVID came, the pandemic came and just slowed down everything. That time I was going through the study route. I was trying out the study route. So I applied to Canada and I applied to UK as well, but it didn't work. Somehow it didn't work that 2020. I did my IELTS general, because you know, for study route you need IELTS general. I did my IELTS general and I did GRE as well, because I was applying for study to further, you know, masters and all, and it somehow didn't work. So yeah, I just left it. In 2021 I got busy with a job that I got, so I just got busy and I just moved on, right? Then in May 2022 was when I now decided that, you see, I cannot continue living in this country, right? The insecurity was too much and it began to affect me personally. I entered one chance, right, which I had PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I had it for a few months, so I'm like, I cannot continue here, right? And that's when I just decided, okay, let's make the move. I tried study route before, it didn't work, so let's try permanent residency. Let's try express entry, right? If we get it, we get it. Otherwise we're gonna try something else. So this was 2022. So I registered for IELTS. I wrote IELTS about October 2022, and then I evaluated my degree with WES. That's my bachelor's degree. All of this was done till the end of 2022, basically. In 2023 January, because I was just looking at my score, like, I didn't want to do IELTS for the second time. Some people do IELTS so many times, and I didn't want to be part of that statistics. Like, IELTS on its own was a lot of money. I mean, a lot of finances goes into this thing, to be very honest. Finances, a lot of mental energy, with a sprinkle of anxiety, you know. And I was looking at my score, like, how am I going to meet up to the score for the draw? Because there's usually a draw, a federal draw, and I'm like, how does this thing work? Maybe I would try for provincial nomination first, and then if that works, then I have enough points to get for the draw. So when you apply for provincial nomination, you get it, you get an extra 600 points. The express entry has a total of about 1,200 points. So provincial nomination alone is 600 points, right? In addition to what you have, which would be 900, 1,000 points, depending on what you had before. If you had 300 and something or 400 and something. So in fact, if you have provincial nomination alone, you don't even need to even have any other thing again. You can just apply for PR. You will just be selected to apply, invited to apply, because 600 alone. Right now the scores are still not reached 600. It's still like 5 something, maybe like 550 something or 520 something. So then I was like, and that time I think the scores were like 470 something, 480 something, before it started going to 490 something. It just kept on steadily going up. Yeah. So at that point in time, I hadn't even entered the pool. So in my mind I was like, okay, maybe I have over 400 points, maybe like 450-ish. Well, January 2023 came and I decided, okay, I'm ready to go for this. I'd already done IELTS general because you can't be using IELTS academic. Meanwhile, I think my IELTS academic had even expired. Even if that didn't expired, I couldn't use it. So I eventually was just browsing about it, just researching about it, and boom, I just saw sibling nomination for Alberta. And I'm like, you say what? Ah, sibling nomination for Alberta. What else do you need now? The miracle I've been waiting for. January 2023, it wasn't there before. Alberta wasn't doing sibling nomination before that year. I think they were doing maybe job offer and non-sibling, or I don't really know what the criteria was before 2023. So in January 2023, I found out about the sibling nomination route. So apparently what it means is that once you have an occupation in demand, that's roles that you have worked as wherever you are, anywhere in the world, and then you have a sibling in Alberta, that's a blood sibling in which you share at least one parent, you share only mother, only father, or you share both, then there's a chance of you getting a notification of interest from Alberta. You apply for it, and if you're eligible, you get a nomination, right? Alberta was actually one of the fastest provinces for nomination. Some other provinces were taking months. Alberta just takes weeks, and you've gotten it within the snap of the finger. Some people don't even took days, right? And then the application fee wasn't as expensive as some other provinces, and they didn't even require proof of funds for the Alberta nomination stage, not for the federal stage. The nomination stage did not require proof of funds. So I'm like, okay, so at least we can get started with something, right? So of course I'll still preparing my documents and so many other things on this side. I didn't enter the pool till April, like third week of April, and then I was looking, because by the time I entered the pool, my score was less than 400. Yeah, so I'm like, how person go do if Alberta comes through, how will you do it, right? Because for other provinces I was hearing like, oh, you need to apply to them and stuff. So I even tried applying to some, but like, okay, wait, let me wait to see if Alberta anyway will come out. That's notification of interest. If it comes out, fine. If it does not come out, then I'll go ahead and apply to these other provinces. So I waited. So the reason why I even joined the pool was because I was delaying, doing should I join now? And boom, they did a family draw. So we normally call it a family draw, a draw for people with family members with siblings and all. So they did a draw, and I'm like, maybe if I was in the pool now, I would have gotten NOI, I would have gotten notification of interest, but you delayed, baby. So I entered the pool, and then first week of June I got a notification of interest, and yeah, like they say, the rest is history. In Canada now, this is beginning of February 2024. So yeah, but let me just give you a little scope of that, a little timeline. So beginning of June, I got the notification of interest. I applied that same June, and by last week in July, same 2023, I got the nomination. Beginning of August, I got my invitation to apply, and by October that same year, which was just like about 2 months after I applied, I got my passport requests, right? And then I sent my passport for stamping, and then they brought it. Like, I went to go and drop it at the VFS office. I don't know if I'll call it an embassy, but yeah, I just went to go and drop it for stamping, and I collected it ending of November 2023, right? And here I am, how do you do? Here I am. I came in January. This is beginning of February. Everything now, all of that is now history, but that's just a preamble. I'm probably going to give the timeline one day, and so many other stories tied to it. Yeah, so it's been an amazing journey, right? And at the end of the day, I still give glory to God, because it was God that made it possible, right? It was God that made them bring about different changes. That's why this Canada people, you really can't predict them. Recently, I think was it a few days ago, they did a French draw. Those people that have proficiency in French, I think the score was 385 or so. I don't know if it's first language proficiency or second language proficiency, right? But I'm like 385. Yo, my nigga, even my own CR score was higher than that. If I had proficiency in French, maybe they'd have called me earlier. But then that's by the way. That's by the way. Right. So that's why you should just be in the pool, because you never can tell if they'll call your sector. Sometimes they call agriculture sector, sometimes health sector, sometimes French. Sometimes there was even a time they called carpenters, plumbers, electricians. So it's just good to be in the pool so that if anything good comes, you'll be a partaker of it. Yes, and I did this fine hair because I didn't want to be looking like only God knows what while just coming here for the first time. Not be looking for how to wear wig or be doing my videos on DD and stuff like that. You will see end up seeing me on DD, but for this main time, and I didn't want to start looking for how to make hair. Yeah, now are you serious? I didn't want to like just as I'm coming, like how? Hello. So let me acclimatize first before I start looking for how to make hair. Hello. Yeah, so that's basically how it worked. Yeah, in between I went to the market, like while I booked my ticket and stuff like that, and of course I resigned from work and stuff. I went to the market to get my things. I didn't even really go to the market until like last month to get some winter things. Now the thing is, you see all those things that I used to buy from Nigeria, say now winter things, you are just joking with yourself. I'm sure those things cannot even hold 0 degrees in Amsterdam, France, or Frankfurt, and then you want to come and use it and take care of yourself in -32 here or -48. You must be joking. Maybe you can wear those ones during spring, or maybe during fall, or maybe even during summer. But you see, this our winter. Nah, this winter that I went out, I was freezing today. No, no, even try. The one I brought was they say it's just like a spring jacket. That's why I'm glad I didn't even buy boots from Nigeria. It just have been almost useless because I just bought my boots here because I don't think Nigeria really has. That's not our climate in Nigeria, so we are not really expected to have that. It's just something for you to wear, right? Like even as I wore jackets that was thicker than my actual jacket, I was still freezing. Like the airport just brought me a lot of cold. I loved my former job, but of course I needed to move. I needed to move. I mean, set clips from my last day at work, maybe pictures. I wanted to do videos that day, but I think I eventually forgot. Then I'm going to show you guys really cute videos, you know, preparing to travel, relaxing my hair, making this hair, and then buffet lunch with my family while preparing to travel. I didn't video a single thing while shopping because I didn't even remember. I was too engrossed and too anxious to even video anything. Like anxiety was just all over the place until I actually traveled. So I was just engrossed in just getting what I wanted to get. The whole place was rowdy and all. I did not remember. I don't know how you people used to do it, but I didn't remember. And yeah, travel day finally came. A lot of anxiety, like a sprinkle of anxiety pro max. But as soon as we started traveling, the anxiety went down to like 2%. I was now at peace. I'm like, okay, good, we're here. And yeah, you're going to see a lot of beautiful videos. Yeah, so I'm actually filming this video in Canada because I realized that there's no head of tail of the other videos I was doing. No intro, no outro, nothing. So I just like to film this video to give the videos a buffer, you know, to give the videos an entry, a buffer, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I'm still very much Nigerian like. So my name is Joy and I'm from Edo State, southern Nigeria. So if you're a fellow Nigerian or a fellow African, say hi in the comment section. Yeah, if you're new to my channel, please do not forget to comment and of course subscribe. So yeah, we have basically come to the end of this video. Henceforth you're going to be seeing a lot of japa videos, a lot of this wonderful videos that I've prepared for you. So do not forget to like this video, comment down below what you enjoyed the most about this video and what you can relate to. Share this video with your friends, and of course do not forget to hit the red subscribe button, and I'll definitely see you in my other beautiful videos. Bye bye.